Second. I lowered the quality some because of all the snow. I'll probably set it back later once I'm out of this area. Boy, I made it look bad. The snowy area kept causing problems. Alright, let's see where I need to go. Definitely need to sell some of those. Oh, I'll fast travel over here and get that. Yeah, definitely made it run a little better whenever there's a
We've
snowstorm.
lost Stone Yield to bandits. What else will they take from us?
You're a regular salesman? Nah. Just gonna get rid of everything that's not purple. They should have made it to where you can just mark for sale for these. Is that the one I'm wearing? Oh, that's not the one I'm wearing. I'll remove that. Oh yeah, I can't equip anything on it. It really sucks. Sure, let's add to the damage. Also got corruption. That one's good. Already set most everything else.
Outlander. It would be my... I've heard of you, Huntress. Each of the many verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banur. Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines. That's why I'm here. For another. They call it the Claws Beneath. or they did when I was younger. Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. Oh, yeah. I used to travel between Banur and the Cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I'd trust to go in my place.
You want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
You want me to hunt in your place? Is that some kind of Banuk custom?
Well, perhaps it should be, but no. We survive and we prevail, until we fail to do either. I confess, this is not easy for me. For any other machine, I would die as I have lived. A Banuk hunter, weapon raised. But too many good lives have been lost to the claws. Throwing my old corpse atop the pile accomplishes nothing. Better to live in a world without the claws than to die while it still makes children orphans.
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits. I found my limits higher than most. Fearsome machines needed killing, and in my youth, I found I had a talent for killing them. Even now, my name carries such weight that when the claws beneath re-emerged, the Werak came to me.
Do you still have the same faith in yourself that your Werak seems to have?
Perhaps I did. Before I held my bow in shaking hands. Noticed, for the first time, the spots on my knuckles. What a strange thing it is to be old. To stare backward and see such distance. But to stare forward at a looming wall.
This machine, the claws beneath. Why travel all the way to the Cut just to hunt it?
Some songs. They include a refrain. The return of a past moment. It seemed fitting.
You've hunted this thing before.
Must have been 20 winters past. We were so close to bringing the claws to bay. Closer than anyone else ever got.
We?
Me and my friend. He was a chieftain of my Werak then, a skilled hunter. Every few years, the claws would emerge in a new location. I knew of 2 chieftains he'd sent to their burial pyres. My friend became the 3rd. This hunt, I had hoped to complete it in his honor.
This is obviously important to you, Umnak. Are you sure you want someone else to take down this machine?
No, I am no longer a match for the claws beneath. If I ever was. If I face it, it will kill me. Of this I have no doubt. The Banuk blood in my veins screams at me to take on the claws myself. But I must see it brought down. And dead men see precious little.
All right, Umnak. I'll do what I can.
I've no doubt you can do quite a lot. The stories say the claws beneath returns here only once every 6 winters. The whispers I've heard say it now makes its home on the northeast edge of the Cut. Hunt well.
Some songs are ritual.
Fun. I forgot I had.
Stories.
Do I have any other side quests? Already done all those.
But my favorites are simply jokes.
Oh, it's over there. The place where I was. I guess it's a good thing I went over and destroyed the tower already.
The northeast edge of the Cut. Umnak said I'd find the claws beneath nearby.
I knew this had to be a boss ring.
Oh, it's just a. I want to scan it. I think I got it. Just in case. Just wrong button. I forgot to get stuff. Alright, show me your belly. Oh, how did that one hit me? At least he's on fire now. Oh, whoops. Nice. I got it good with that one. Nah, you don't want me. Go away. Dang, that was a lot of damage. Didn't dodge roll that in time. Did I actually lose it? I did. Oh, he found me.
Dang it, I missed. Well, I hit with that one, but it kind of did nothing. Come on, charge all the way up. There we go.
The claws beneath. Mac wasn't lying when he said you were tough.
Took almost all my health. Alright, where is he?
It's over. It wasn't easy, but that rock breaker won't be hurting anyone anymore.
The claws beneath brought low by an outlander. This part of your song will travel far.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to that.
I've found people rarely live up to their songs. You're an exception, though. And you've done me a true kindness. My foe is buried now, like so many of the hunters it killed. My friend, my chieftain. You would be pleased to know his fate won't befall anyone else. Take this in thanks. I believe you've more than earned it.
Oh, more blue gleam. Got a lot of stuff I could just get rid of. I forgot the I got the ice road. Talk to her.
Find anything interesting lately?
I might have. Let's talk. I've got an ice rail, just like Aratox. You want to take a look?
Are you serious? Yes, I'd love that. Okay. Obvious design flaw. So if I replace these, yeah, that should... Right. So, believe it or not, she's operating at, let's be generous, half her potential.
What's with the she's?
Oh, Pop says all weapons are girls. I don't think he realizes it's a compliment. Well, listen, if we had a Thunderjaw's mandibles to work with, her gears would be well and truly greased. And I know where to find one, if you want to go hunting with me.
Remind me what we need to fix up this thing?
That Thunderjaw's mandibles will do it.
If I find anything I think you'd like, I'll be back around.
You better.
These new hunters are so eager to prove their worth, but the only skill they seem to have.
Another errand.
Showing off.
Dang. Which way is it? Oh, that way. You know, actually, I should go get some what's it called? Blaze.
See anything you like?
I'll buy
Sure
some and
you
then
do.
go grind some out. Right, all this junk I don't need. Wait, maybe I need some of it. Let's see what
Soaked for
crafting I
melted
have.
snow.
Need fish and goat. I need raccoon for that. Nowhere to get raccoons.
Some things are beyond.
See anything you like? Sure you do.
Well, most of the stuff I have is. Pretty much all this stuff is completely useless for me now because I've already crafted everything I needed for it. Might need the squirrel skin. Might need the bones. Let's keep all the animal parts for now. I don't think I need that much echo or that much of that. Definitely need the blaze. Don't need much chill water. Get rid of 4 of them. So much tiny meat. I should try to craft some. I don't think I have enough to even do potions. We'll do that. There we go. The guy made no money on that sale. He lost all of it. This weapon uses up blaze like crazy, but it does so much damage.
My own downfall.
Although I'm probably gonna try to do this just the bow, but if I need it, I'll have the bombs. Oh wait. Do that real quick.
Saving these for the trail.
Oh, there's the thing. See if I can get to her to talk to her before I get caught. Why is she all the way up here?
You all fired up?
Great view to see the thing.
Sure feels good to be out of knee-deep snow. So, we've got a Thunderjaw. I'm ready to do this. On your lead.
I thought I missed at first. We want to get rid of the... Oops. No idea where I am.
Come on, then.
Where's the gun it dropped? Right there. That watcher got right in the way of the gun, and then it was a mistake for it. Whoops. I tried to dodge roll, but it didn't really work. Where'd all these birds come from? You wanna go, bird? Ah, I missed it.
There. Varga should be able to fix up the ice wall.
Just have a conversation while I'm being attacked.
Found the part. Ready to fix up that weapon?
I am always ready to fix up a weapon.
Never thought I'd be glad to see the inside of a Thunderjaw's mouth.
I sure am. Every machine's a big box of tools. Once they stop trying to kill you, that is. Trust me, Aloy. You won't recognize this ice rail when I'm through.
I barely even recognize it now.
There.
Never
Oh,
used
she's
it.
perfect. A spear's a spear, right? Poke slash done. Boring. I adjusted the chill water flow, rebalanced here, strapped on a launcher, and now she shoots freezing spikes. Ta-da!
You weren't kidding.
More beautiful, more powerful. That's my guarantee.
Thanks, Varga. These 3 weapons are fine work.
Are you kidding? I can't remember when I had this much fun. I should be thanking you.
I'm the one walking away with the weapons, aren't I?
It seems wrong to charge you for giving me an opportunity to do what I love doing. Don't tell Pop I said that. Here, whenever I tinker with weapons, I go through fistfuls of this stuff. Maybe you'll get some use out of it.
Ooh. Hey, now let's equip it and try it out. Oh, I gotta upgrade it first. Seems pretty pointless to put on the ones that do freeze and fire, but it damage. Oh, I forgot to equip it.
So they woke up.
Oh, I gotta charge it, I see. That's pretty good. I kinda like the spike. Alright, so now I actually want to get some of the nonsense out of the way. Might as well do this. At least now I have a way to knock these birds out of the air. It's got a long charge up though. Didn't knock them out of the air. That one did.
Just stay out of their way for now.
I mean, this'll work. If I have it set to... No, I do not. Holy cow. Listen, guys, I just want to freeze you. That's it. Like he knows. Alright. It's weird that you can just end or stop whenever. Uh-oh, the big guy saw me. Dang, that one's pretty good.
Right on target.
Oh, wrong button. try
I
to
think
get
I'm in
close
the clear.
enough to be able to do this. No, he ran.
God, I found this.
You're already not on fire? Are those long legs? Lanthorns. Ones are long legs. Oh, the bird things. Alright, where's the long leg place? Oh, there's one.
Now's my chance.
One more. Grab all these because they could be useful.
Pass the test.
And all of the long legs? I mean, I know how to respawn them, so no big deal. I think I just lit on fire. Did not respawn them. I think you gotta manually save and load. And now they should be back as soon as it loads. Yep. I just hurt myself with the storm sling. The one downside to this thing, it's cool, but kind of like the ice rail. That way I have the freeze option. Alright, I think I have all the tutorials out of the way again. Oh, nope. I'll go do that in a second. gonna finish doing these. I think it was here that I hunted raccoons last time. I remember where the goats are too. The best spot for goats. Of course though, as soon as I need one, there's none around. I missed him.
Good.
I needed a skin, right? Yeah. That'll help me remember what I'm looking for. Well, that's not. Oh, that might be it. Yep. Alright, I know where to go for fish bones too. Doing all the boring stuff. That's not a fish bone. I wish you could just fish. Should be using this so I can rebuild my capacity. Because I'm sure I have enough meat to make a bunch of potions. I need rocks. Oh, I think that's the bone I need. Alright, just in case I need anything else from fish. Hopefully that'll provide it all. I hope they don't see me. Alright, back to where I can hunt goats. Funny how I shake off as if I'm wet. Oh, it is a squirrel. It's just really close. I saw the green and forgot that the skin is blue. I got real excited for a second. Go this way. One of these will give me skin. I wish there was a way to improve the chances, like shooting it in the head or something.
This'll last.
Probably should grab that just in case. Well, didn't give me anything good anyways. Oh. Oh, I thought that one was in a tree. Oh, there's blue.
Nutritious.
Ow. I hate it when that happens. I want to go. If I can get him through the trees. Oh, that's a blue. This game's just being a jerk to me now. Using the excessive damage bow.
Hmm.
Ah. Eventually I'll have a line of sight. I don't know where it's going. Where's all the goats? I thought that one was a blue. Where did you come from?
Fresh as it comes.
Finally. Next one's gonna be something even more stupid. Probably something with owls. Ha! Oh, it despawned on me. I'm about to say there should be owls everywhere.
Tasty.
Wow. My first one, it gave it to me. Wait, how much? Dang. These are expensive. Probably shouldn't be using these at all. Hey, now I'll actually go back here.
Pleasant days.
I guess I'll just buy a bunch, like, until I have 400. Not like I need the shards for much else. I'll do the same with chill water. 'Cause apparently I'm gonna need a bunch of it too. I'm gonna get below 10,000. Wow. That should do it. Finish off filling up my ammo. And now my rope caster's going in that spot. Where is it?
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more frost claws.
Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their trials. But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with his course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. I take it you haven't spoken to Araya yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted, to return to Thunder's Drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
What happened to Araya when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent. They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. And now that's all she has.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron, new metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted, no way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Araya to that again.
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death, that's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
I have a feeling he's gonna die.
Even trust Meridian.
They say Meridian is a place where every lead.
Ooh, this game still doesn't like me streaming it. All the snow.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but... No, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Ourea?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus. When all else is lost, you think about what's truly important. The spirit. The blue light. The beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him. Worried for him.
What did the war do to Aratak?
He cut away everything, until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave. But you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch. A remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
He was. Or at least, when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at High Winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off, but you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Ourea. Thanks. What are we gonna find up there, Ourea?
Ruins, machines, and a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt that Daemon has tried to hide the way.
It hasn't been easy for you, Ourea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back. Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother! The spirit awaits!
It's not all that awaits.
Smoke has been detected within the facility. This is not a drill. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit. I repeat.
Ah, I see what they
So you
did.
see,
Please remain
I
calm
too can
and
call upon the
proceed to
power of the
nearest
old ones.
exit.
Yeah, sure, okay.
What was this place?
The spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from terrible danger.
Fortress. It looks more like a machine.
Blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here. Here. Up and over. Metal pillars. Tall as Benure's cliffs. I still don't like it.
Just checking for stuff. I bet this is the door out. And that's so useful. Really expected you to have that ability too.
Machines. At least we have the drop on them.
Until I fail this stealth. Go ahead, turn around.
With you, Aloy.
I've been seen.
Oh, that was close.
Let's take the machines quietly.
think I'm doing? I'm gonna drop down into these bushes over here. I love how they don't see the AI from the people. He's trying to jump.
You make the first move.
Oh, thanks. Pretty sure I can kill this guy in a hit. Yeah, okay. That's the only thing I'm missing, so. Yep.
Crouching is for younger bones.
He got stuck. Oh, I was worried.
Aloy, shall we attack?
I think it definitely knows where I am now. Might not though. I'm about to kill this thing in one hit. Never mind, I missed.
We must climb higher, and our path will become clear.
Lucky me.
Did I just hear birds? I don't think I've heard birds.
pieces measure?
Yes, this way.
Oh. This definitely sound like bird whistles, though.
We can make our way upwards when you're done. Not much farther now.
Ooh. It glitched out for a second there.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. But machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. Even so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, just for a while.
All right, I get the options. I'll follow my lead. Pipes, towers, steam, frost. What was all this for?
I think I'm gonna take the stealthy path. Although I wouldn't mind just killing it all. So I can just kill all of them, but well. I think I'm still missing one of the, that's what I was gonna check. I forgot what I was checking. I'm still missing one. That's probably the demon.
I went this way years ago, looking for cover in case machines came prowling. I have no doubt that it is guarded now, but we may be able to stay hidden.
Not all threats can be seen at first. Beware stalkers.
Oh.
I've faced greater challenges.
Take the stealth path and then immediately don't stealth. the problem is I thought I could kill the stalker with a stealth attack. Go ahead and make some more potions.
The forces of the Daemon must not prevail! Stay down as we move through.
I could forget what warmth feels like out here.
Right.
Always cold as deepest winter here.
I see something moving around over here. Oh, I thought I did. Oh, it's the long legs. I could probably take it out in one shot.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Be wary of mines if stalkers are near. We tripped a mine. Brace yourself.
Pretty sure we already killed it.
Let's not linger any longer than we have to. There's a door up ahead.
I kind of want to go down the other way too. She runs so goofily. Looks like I'll be able to get out. Will they make it? Oh, yeah. They just jump. Probably can hit him 3 times with the ice cannon if I freeze him. That's gonna be harder than I thought for right there. Yeah, let's just go Araya's way, since I'm already here.
Forget about traveling light.
Jeez, I don't know why this area is so bad. Guess it might just be that it's DLC that's poorly optimized, but god dang. We could fight. Jeez, this area is just bad.
Is this a projector? Maybe to show holograms without a focus. Let's see if I can restore power. Aratak, Araya, you might see shapes drawn from light. Don't be alarmed.
It'll take more than light to alarm me.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny.
Boy.
You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
It was the spirit with the old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
Oop. Whoa.
I saw it pop up, but it didn't work. So they just started blasting. And you guys can fight him then. See if I can kill this thing without it seeing me.
Alright. Nothing to stop us from the door.
Well, I was gonna stealth that. Too bad, I guess.
More machines. Make ready.
Well, I know how to take care of him. Why isn't it blasting off? There we go, finally. They're really doing nothing to stop this thing. Ooh! Almost got burned up. I was gonna see if I can shoot it before. God, these things are annoying. I thought I blasted it off. There we go. Dang, I picked that. Oh, I think I need to do triples. Oh, I had a bit of a twitch in my hand right whenever I shot that.
Songs of Dean, but that battle was adverse.
Now, Aloy. The door. Can you open it?
Let's find out.
I gotta hold it, that's right.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. It's twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Ourea. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes, and finish this.
Okay, I did refill everything already.
All right. Down we go.
Now it seems to have cleared up on the lag. I think that last area was just really
This way.
messed up, I guess. Oh, nope, this one's kind of jittery too. I guess it is a good thing I turned down the graphics some.
Should be able to kill that with an arrow.
I'm with you, brother. We will stay only as long as we have to.
We'll need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood.
Oh. Oh! I about died on that. Weren't you supposed to stay back there?
Can't see a way to close the vent from here. I'll have to go over. I better time this right.
Looks like I have plenty of time after it. Yeah, that was pretty easy.
One of these conveyors should get me across.
Oh, she's in the air.
Now to shut off that vent.
Oh, there's one in the sky. Alright, let's see for any enemies. It would be funny if there's just like a button at the end of this that's just like turn off demon.
This should get me up there. Okay, let's see how this does. That's it. Here they come.
See if I can attack it from above.
It's time!
Jeez, they both go crazy whenever.
Aloy will see us through. Somehow.
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge. Okay, let's get them across.
Jeez.
Come on over, it's safe. I think.
Why aren't they coming over? Are they there? Looks like I dropped at a good time.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be before the Daemon ruined it.
What is this?
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hospitals. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to this.
Spirit speaks to us. It's a recording. Hephaestus. It was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia.
This name is familiar to you?
Yes, but I don't know what it's doing here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if it left messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
Wow. This is...
Lots of them. I'll try to find a way through.
I wonder if it'll take this out in one go. Oh. Is that Scorcher? Yep. Might as well try to get it while I have to fight him. I don't know how you're supposed to do this. You need like range on him. Yeah, there's too many right next to me. Alright, now that one's down, I might be able to get it. Does do a lot of damage. but it's also hard to manage. Keep it in my inventory for now, but I should craft some more potions.
Just go about your business.
This area is so janky. Why can't I get on that? Alright. Oh, wait. Oh, there's up? Oh, not really. This would be really hard to do. Could I just go without him?
I need to get Araya and Aratak across. That should do it.
And now it's my turn.
God, this area is jank. I mean, I know I need a new processor and all, but still, it's also like I shouldn't be having problems with this. Oops. Pretty sure we...
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us. It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon. And it may have found one.
Jeez. 1 second. I don't know why, like, the audio is so imbalanced. The music is just ridiculously. There we go.
Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over.
Oh, I chose a bad time to go down. May have blinded me, but I can still swing wildly.
I wonder if I can destroy that.
Oh, I see. It's weird that it didn't just grab on. It's supposed to. Definitely will confirm that it's dead if I do 3. Who needs precision whenever you can just whack them with 3 arrows at once? Ah. I can't go that way. Oh, there.
These things go sideways too. Still not too stable.
It seems to have calmed down a bit.
That should cut off the vent up there.
What's in here? Oh good, she can hold on to these. Why did she do that unnecessarily? Sounds like something's moving around. But where? Oh. Nice that you can just do this and have it available for whenever you need it. Oh.
Scanning for me.
I about missed the point of right here. That would have been bad if I jumped down there and had to redo all of this.
All right, time to grab a ride.
Oh, dang it. I was too busy not paying attention. That time I was just stupid. There we go. Man, I can't believe they sneakily added a escort quest into this game.
This looks like the old path. We're close now.
One last exchange with Nia. Via chat attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this.
I didn't really.
Neither was Cyan. And I've got to tell her that too.
There's another scannable. Ooh.
Diagnostic Alpha.
force of the daemon. The altar. Desecrated.
I mean, it's not really desecrated.
There is no blue light here. Is a spirit present, or only the daemon?
I think it's both. But we have to find out.
Alright, where am I going to here?
Possible security threat detected.
Oh yeah, I have to fill all of them.
Analyzing scrutiny matrix. Security threat confirmed.
I guess that wasn't the correct way to do it. Okay. Definitely gonna have to be like that. I think I got it all correct now.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Ourea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Ourea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core channel. I will try to raise the signal strength. One has been exposed, but I am informed with them.
Unauthorized return to scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Keep moving towards the core.
I wonder if I messed it up by hitting one of the red ones. Although this game has never seemed to have
Whatever Cyan did, I
things
don't
like
think
that.
Hephaestus is happy about it.
I just jumped on a ray.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
Definitely want to take that out.
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. We can't let it stop us.
Take it down!
Gosh. This thing's crazy. I want to get rid of the little ones. Alright, we got rid of those. Let's see what its weak points are. Freeze. Shock. So it looks like it'd be worth it to go ahead and use this. Come on, one more. Oh, I missed dodging that one. Already got it halfway down though.
don't think I can actually get this one. Jeez.
Nothing will stand in my way.
A tower! Don't let her repair the machine!
Repairs them. We can't kill the machine while the tower aids it.
Dang it. Oh, I got stuck.
You spoke of the tower. What must be done with it?
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative.
Aloy!
No! Running our network. Araya! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
I was wrong about which one would die.
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters?
His hands are huge.
She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go!
Oh, I actually have to. I thought it was just gonna be a cutscene and I'd be out.
One of those?
It's the only way!
Boy, that'd be scary.
Get me up top, Aratak! Now! I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Great Banukai. Araya is gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the Shaman's Path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
Oh, cutscene. I thought I'd have to fast travel. I still might. Yep. Wait. Does this mean I have the, clear these out real quick. Oh, the override's still locked, huh? I bet the AI will give it to me. That's not the way. Of course, it's just a door right there.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Alright, let's see
Hello,
what I get.
Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
There's a ruin east
I
of
can
here
now
full of
curse.
ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Faro?
Are you referring to Theodore Faro, CEO of Faro Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Faro was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor? But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Faro spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
And then he destroyed it.
Up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist?
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Ourea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Ourea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleague, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Araya said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Ourea as well.
So I wonder if Hephaestus is going to be in the next DLC.
Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan. I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. All the nearby machines became peaceful. You could walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
An explosion. Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So, you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
Believe me, Cyan. So do I. I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers that look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell. And after that, the dark. And may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
Your soap operas suck.
You meant a lot to Ourea.
Once I understood Ourea's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Ourea's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Ourea, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Ourea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them?
Broadly, yes.
I trust your judgment, Cyan. You were cautious with Ourea. You had to be. You didn't know what had happened to the world. So, keep doing what you think is best. As long as you ditch the superstition eventually.
As the Banuk believe I am a supernatural entity, I cannot predict how they will react.
Just answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
Jeez, this mission is long. I guess it didn't help that I just stopped and asked a ton of questions. You know, if he made it up here, isn't he technically a shaman now?
My chieftain,
Just... Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought... that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
Because of her, we destroyed the cauldron, forced out the daemon, and saved the spirit. She understood what had to be done.
Yes, and I failed to listen.
You didn't fail.
A shaman should always have the ear of their chieftain. Yet I turned her away, my own sister. I was foolish, but she knew better. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrak can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuke has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems.
Oh, woo!
Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You can stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
Alright, I think that's all of them. Oh. Nope, there's still some missions here. I gotta kill Fireclaws.
get that last skill too. Who got an achievement? I'm gonna do a quick BRB because I gotta use the bathroom, and then I'll be right back. All right. I guess now I'll just go around and kill all these. Oh, I forgot I have to do that one too. The Chieftain trial. It'd be funny if I can't do it since I gave it up. I might. Hey, that one's 3. This thing's probably just gonna kick the crap out of me. But now I can sneak up on it. Oh, is that it? No. I think I can override whatever I want now, though.
Just like in the cauldron.
Thing's big. I really hope it doesn't see me. Wait, why is it still demonic? Can I just keep... Nope. If I get up here, can I like cheese it somehow? Whoops. Can I? Nope, it saw me before I could do it. I want to tame that other one. I didn't know I was there. Oh, maybe that other one will help me fight it. If it doesn't come step on me.
Can stop tensing up.
Ooh. Oh. Quick.
I'm ready. Gotta be.
Wait, is he after me again?
Keep quiet now.
Get him, horse. I assume he's weak in the shoulder pads. Yeah, let's go. Oh! Oh, that actually. Let's try this. See if I can get the shoulders. Woohoo! Ow. Much harder than it seems. my horse turn against me? Jeez. It's almost dead.
One down.
God. Oh, he doesn't like me anymore. Alright. Only 4 left. Oh, I've been playing for more than 3 hours. Alright, with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this. But I'm also going to just try sending you to some random person. Oh, well. None of my channel, or none of my friends are on, so I guess for that, I'm just going to go ahead and end this.